Hi there, and welcome to balancingbynumbers.com. I'm your host, Christine Diney, and I'm very excited to bring to you today this video presentation of Lloyd Mear doing a live session in Bend, Oregon, November 2014. You'll be able to watch Lloyd Mear go through his checklist to find imbalances in the energetic body. So I hope you enjoy this video presentation. Thank you very much.
The program is primarily dealing with the reality of what we are. We are predominantly a water mass. We are an electrical system, and we function by having this electrical energies in its varying forms, and perhaps as many as 1.2 million variations of electrical energy in that body. And each one of these is interplaying with other energies, and it's called life. And it basically functions until the whole program breaks down and we basically die. And so what we're doing here is we're trying to establish what normalcy is in a what we call a frequency base. So in other words, what frequencies are you operating in that are critically important to keeping you alive? And they all end up becoming mathematics, because all frequencies are controlled by a mathematical sequence. So I'm going to go through what we've established, and it's strictly measuring your mathematics. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask, particularly since it's being recorded, and it will give us a chance to get a better picture of it. I will do a lot of it verbally today, which normally I would do quietly, but I will do it verbally just to add to the presentation. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go through some basic numbers here, and these numbers have been developed by best effort over people that have never had cancer. They come from a family that's never had cancer. What is it about you that gives you that right to be cancer-free? And so we've established mathematical numbers that basically cover that type of situation. So I'm going to check the first one, eliminate leukemia. And you have a 6897426893278869, and you don't have that number. So you have a potential of leukemia, although you don't necessarily have leukemia, but you are not protected against it in the form that we're looking to establish. Now, the minute that happens to me, now I go to check your blood, and I ask, is your blood mature? And it says no, your blood is immature. Okay, what is happening? The sun is letting off a bunch of energy flares. And this flare has basically energized the gamma level, which is an energy on Earth which is generally very low presence. Now gamma level now is way up. And that gamma level is having an effect on your body's ability to build a mature blood. So the blood it is building is basically what we refer to as immature, and it doesn't have the capacity to move sufficient oxygen through your system to support an active life. So you get very tired and you have no energy as one of the symptoms. Now you may be in some variation of that, but nevertheless that is the basic symptoms of it. And what is happening is that your lymphocytes have gotten too high. We're going to bring them back down by a number down to normal. Now reading you now in the condition you're in, you will show it having a low level leukemia. That's why that number didn't ring. So you have a low level leukemia. This is not an endangered position yet. Given a year or two, perhaps you may find that you have leukemia. At this stage of the game, you don't. Now chromosome 20 is not functioning. 21 is not functioning, 22 and 23. When they don't function, particularly chromosome 20, it would appear that chromosome 20 is a master protection against cancer, against leukemia cancer. And when you have chromosome 20, you will not have leukemia. And so many of the young people you see on television that are getting treatments, they've got their heads all shaven and whatnot, they will not have a chromosome 20. And somehow or other it appears that medical isn't able to put chromosome 20 back into function. We can do that and give you a number that would reactivate chromosome 20. But we're going to do it by basically normalizing the lymphocyte. And another thing is your spleen is being overworked because of the blood cells are immature and your body's getting rid of them and building new ones which are just as bad as the ones they're getting rid of. And so your spleen, which is a filter, is being overworked. So your spleen will be weak, medium, strong, medium, weak, very weak. So that will all correct.
Okay.
Go ahead and read that number for me and just repeat it over. And what you're really doing is you're sending an intention to your body that look after this problem. And here's the guidance.
How many times? 7
It's
times?
probably going to be about 7.
7, 8, 6, 8, 5, 7, 7, 8, 3, 6, 9. 7, 8, 6, 8, 5, 7, 7, 8, 3, 6, 9. 7, 8, 6, 8, 5, 7, 7, 8, 3, 6, 9. 7, 8, 6, 8, 5, 7, 7, 8, 3, 6, 9. 7, 8, 6, 8, 5.
Well, she is doing that. I am reading chromosome 20.
7,
I'm waiting for it to show up. It'll come back.
7, 7,
And she will keep doing that number until it does.
7, 8, 6, 8, 5, 7, 7, 8, 3, 6,
Keep going.
Keep going.
9. 7, 8, 6, 8, 5, 7, 7, 8, 3, 6, 9.
Again.
7, 8, 6, 8, 5, 7, 7, 8, 3, 6, 9.
Okay, chromosome 20 is now functioning normally. 21, 22, and 23. Okay, the chromosomes are corrected and they're now functioning normally. Your leukemia identification will disappear. It's practically gone already. So that goes out with chromosome 20 coming into activity. The leukemia all at once is suppressed. So now I go back and check 6, 8, 9, 7, 4, 2, 6, 9, and so on. You now have the protection number you didn't have a few minutes ago.
Good.
Now I go to the next one. This is Alzheimer's, 6847. You're okay there. And I go to dementia, 6876. I don't have to read the whole number because the numbers develop on the right-hand side and build to the left. If I can read you on the left, you came from the right to get there. So, okay, you eliminate the existence of cancer, 5, 8, 9, 6, and you're in good shape there. Eliminate existence of diabetes, 7, 9, 6, 8, and you're fine there. Eliminate the existence of heart disease, 7, 8, 6, 7, and you're fine there. Normalize blood pressure, 6, 8, 3, 8, fine. Eliminate negative environmental energy, 6, 8, 4, 6, and you're fine there. Phytostem Enhance is a formula developed, I believe, by a veterinarian for elderly dogs, so they can get up, and it really deals with your joints and your knees, and you have basic protection there, 9268. That's another form of it. Normalize H-hydrochloric acid, what we call a nanoparticle dimension, which is very small. And by pressurizing the water, you cluster these nanoparticles together and they become a micron in particle size. And a micron particle is 1,000 times larger than a nanoparticle. So consequently, the water can't get into our cells as well as it could be with nano water. And so I check your hydration level.
Can we make our water nano water?
Yeah, our water is all nano water. This is water we sell, and that's nano, and it came out of a community system, as yours is, but we put it through a processing machine of purification, and we alkalize it, so it's alkalinic, nano, and so it totally what you want to have, and it can be done. The other thing that we do is that as you add water to this, you won't necessarily have nano water to add. You could leave your water out of your system. But if you look carefully through the bottle, you have to look, oh, that looks better. You see that square down there? Darker spot?
Yes.
That's a label. There's nothing but numbers on it. And it's up against the glass, but it's on the back of this label. That numbers in there are designed to de-stress the water. So what would happen is this, as this water is refilled, you're not going to be putting nano water in. It's going to be micron water. But the numbers on that over about an 8-hour period takes the tension off of the micron water. It falls apart and becomes nano water. So that bottle, as long as you keep those labels in there, will always make nano water over about an 8-hour period. Okay, frequency, got that done. Okay, consciousness, 1 no, 2 yes. Muscle energy low, no. Stress, no. Chakras, open, active. Lactic acid, no. Kundalini is normal. Hypothalamus is normal. Hydration, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good hormones missing, numbers, no. Genes missing, numbers, no. DNA missing, number. DNA is in balance. Phase shift, 1 no, 2 yes. Uric acid, no. Chromosomes 1 to 23, para-functioning normally. And that says yes. Now, had we not made that correction, that would not say yes. Antibody, no. Antigen, no. Balance, 9, 7, 7, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2. 9, 2, 2, 1, 1, 5, 3, 7, 4, 6, 3, 7, 3. Now, if you didn't read in either one of those cases, you would have fibromyalgia. And these two numbers here keep your metabolism in balance. They keep you free of fibromyalgia. Okay, pH 6.5, 6.6, 6.7, 6.8, 6.9, 7.7.1 pH, which is very attractive. Nucleus rubric is good. Human assemblage 0.4736 is normal. Metabolism is high. Life force 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71. Average is 65. So you're running 6,000 over average, which is healthy. Positive, neutral, negative 10. Negativity is your body is actually negatively charged in an electrical sense, and you pick up your negativity from burning wood. If you have a wood burning stove in your house, it gives off negative ions.
Oh, does it? I
Yeah.
never knew that.
And if you walk along
And it radiates out, clear into the middle
I
of
mean,
the
I
room.
knew about water and everything and
yeah,
waterfalls, but I didn't know a wood stove did.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah, that's why the heat of a
Neat.
wood stove feels different
Yes.
than say electric heat
Yes.
or gas heat. Yeah.
Huh.
DHEA, high. Hepatitis, no. We go to hepatitis A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. You're not showing any sign of hepatitis, but hepatitis will, mutated forms, go all the way down to identify the P. Protein, blood, protein in your urine, no sign of protein problem. B6, B12, folic acid is good. C-reactive protein, no. Homocysteine, no. PLGF, no. DVT, no. Blood viscosity, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Blood viscosity, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Blood circulation, 1. Wow, your blood is way too thick. You're going to thin your blood out.
Good.
Without the rat poison. Don't eat that.
We feed you the rat.
Yeah.
Yum.
Fricasseed or barbecue. You've got the phone.
Oh, it's a husband.
Mhm.
Hello.
Too.
So we'll thin your blood out and your circulation will increase as your blood becomes more
Yes.
normal. Right now you're circulating at 1, you should be circulating at 10.
That contributes to tiredness, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would, yeah.
Your recovery
That's a 777.
Okay.
Your recovery time, if you're doing any work or any walk, you may find it takes a while
Okay.
because
Yeah.
the blood isn't packing oxygen to you
Sure.
fast enough.
And would that have something to do with the first thing the issue you dealt with?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
All part of the same
Yeah.
puzzle.
All right. So read these numbers.
Mhm.
684-657-777-367. 684-657-77367. 684-657-77367. 684-657-777-367. 684-657-777-367. 684-657-777-367. 684-657-777-367. 684-657-77367.
Blood viscosity 6 now. 5 now. That's where we want it. That's good. Okay, your blood thickness is now down to 5. Now we read your circulation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've turned. Okay, that's good.
Should help.
Liver enzyme 75, 76, that's good. Blood oxygen 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98. Perfect. Electrical short circuit, and that says no. That would be cancer. Electrical malfunction, and that says no. That would be Alzheimer's or dementia. Electrical anomaly, no. Electrical disturbance, no. ATP being delivered to the cells, 8868 is good. Limbic system is functioning normally. Arteries, calcium, aluminum phosphate, barium, boron, phosphate, plaque, no plaque. Carotid arteries are open right side and left side. Pacillary arteries are open right and left. The carotid arteries go up the front of your throat and neck here. The pacillary arteries come up the back. And I got lost.
No. The medulla oblongata.
MO 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's your nervous system. Dimension, 3rd, 4th, 5th dimension. Dimension is a best way for me to describe it is that it's where we are in the presence of our entire energetic environment. And most people are in the 5th dimension. But you will find some people in the 6th dimension. And they very generally find them, it could be HDH, the ADD types, and it's basically a very chaotic place to be at this time. And when we first started doing this work, everybody was in the 3rd dimension. So we've seen the progression from the 3rd to the 5th. And we never had at least we were not exposed to it or experienced to it, anybody outside of the third dimension when we were all there. But as we started to move, we saw more and more of the ADDs and the various problems that have evolved over the last 6, 8, 9 years. We didn't see that same magnitude before. And so that is part of it. In the seventh dimension, you can also be in a very similar position to six. Not as common, but it does happen. Then you go to some people in the eighth dimension. The eighth dimension are primarily made up of people that are caregivers, and very often massage therapists, nurses, people that are dealing with the energetic reality of the body will be in the eighth dimension.
I'm in the eighth.
Yeah, Phyllis is in the eighth dimension.
What am I?
You're in the eighth dimension.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Fourth dimension. We'll find out.
But anyway, it's very interesting. Then you've got scatterings of people that have got various capabilities in life that are in other dimensions. The 12th dimension is not totally uncommon. It's not very common, but it's not uncommon to have somebody in the 12th dimension.
Like Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawkins is 12th dimension. There's a young fellow that plays chess in Norway, and he plays sitting here at his chessboard, and there's a whole row of tables behind, maybe 20 people playing against him, and he doesn't see their boards, and he's able to beat them by just saying, how, don't ask me, but he's in the 12th dimension.
Yes.
And so there's some of these qualities are brought on by the fact is where they are.
Were they born that way, or?
Well, it's hard to say because I wasn't in a position to detect them at birth.
Of course.
But I think that there probably is some tendencies to be a little different dimension, whether it be exactly where they end up, I don't know. We have tested one young fellow, I'm not going to mention his name, but his father is actually a movie actor, and his son is in, I believe, was 12. And he's only about 4 years old.
It's a challenge for parents, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was just going to interject here. With the sixth dimension, we can bring you back to the fifth, and then you will then slowly go up to the eighth, because you will have the energy of the eighth to support you. We can put you in the eighth, but you need the energy of the eighth to support it. And if the sixth dimension kids basically have any special gifts, they won't be lost. They will just be more grounded so that those special gifts can then progress.
Yeah, that makes sense with the ADD. They're just
Yeah. Chaotic. Okay.
Heart.
Amyloid? Amyloid, no. Amyloidosis, no. Heart, strong. Liver, strong. Right kidney, strong. Left kidney, strong. Spleen, strong. Pancreas, strong. Candidus, no. Candidiase is a form of candidus. Fungus, no. Virus, no. Yeast, no. Mold, Stachybotrys, aspergillosis, no. Bacteria, good bacteria, yes. Bad, no. That's for digestion. Brain, strong. Dementia, no. MPH, no. Alzheimer's, no. Memory, mineral, iridium, strong. Sinus, no. Diabetes, no. Blood sugar, adequate. DHEA, normal. Adrenals, normal. Immune system, normal. Thymus, normal. Thyroid, normal. Estrogen, normal. Progesterone, normal. Testosterone, normal. Pituitary, normal. T3, T4, normal. HDL, over 55, normal, adequate. Blood pressure, normal. Cholesterol, normal. Triglycerides, normal. Motions, high. HCl 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8 or 9 is adequate as hydrochloric acid, digestion. Spirochete bacteria, no. Hypothalamus 99, no spirochete. Polymorphism, no. Mayism, no. Poison, no. Chemical, no. Toxic, no. Gamma, no. Metal, no. Metabolic, no. Vapor, no. Nuclear radiation, no. O super, no. Soaps is normal. Soaps is an energy that basically comes from the solar system, and it basically was known as tachyon energy in the outer reaches of the earth. And a certain amount of it comes through, and it basically rains in on earth, and it's part of our makeup, and we have a low level of soap's energy. If in fact on a full moon you not doing well, or the animals are howling at the moon, it's because the soaps are high.
Okay. So if it were high, that would not be very functional.
It wouldn't necessarily bother you.
Yeah.
But
Because
it would, but I'm not saying it doesn't, but
Yes,
it,
because we
full
have
moon.
yeah.
full moon.
I do have a question. On the appendix, I don't have my appendix.
You have the energy, the signature still in your body.
Okay.
Yeah. But it won't show it being weak. It just shows it being present.
Good.
But take anything out of the body and it will leave the signature.
Okay.
Okay, parasympathetic nervous system's good. Sympathetic nervous system's fine. High H2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Neutral energy's good. Negative energy, neutral energy has. Negative energy, no. Negative emotional energy, no. Congestive heart disease, no. Earth energy, good, yes. Bad, no. Cell reception, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. T cell over 125. Glutathione over 300 is good. Adrenals, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Immune system, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Thyroid, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lymphatic system, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Blood sugar, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Insulin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Absorbing nutrition, 7, 4, 6, 3, 8, 9, 5, 8, 9, 7, 6, 9. Good. Okay, we've got to do some work on neutral energy. You should have positive energy.
Okay. I want that. What does that mean, positive energy? I have
Yeah.
negative thoughts, is that what it means?
No, not at all. No, it would have nothing to do with that. Your body actually functions in a negative field, but having neutral energy, you should be in a negative energy form. So we have to move you from neutral energy to negative energy.
And what will that benefit?
Probably more along the line of emotion.
Good. Okay. Ready to read the numbers. 4, 8, 7, 9, 6, 8, 5, 8, 7, 6, 7. 4, 8, 7, 9, 6, 8, 5, 8, 7, 6, 7. 4, 8, 7, 9, 6, 8, 5, 8, 7, 6, 7. 4, 8, 7, 9, 6, 8, 5, 8, 7, 6, 7.
That's good. You're now negative energy.
And a person does not have to read them out loud. You can do them to yourself,
Okay.
whichever you want. Some people feel that it brings in the energy of the number if they say it out loud.
Mhm.
Some people, they're around a bunch of people and they don't want
Sure.
other people to go, oh, she's gone. 101.
More gone.
For the candy diocese, 93385.
Try that one,
And that would be?
That's your candida. That
Oh,
is in
okay.
it. It's actually named candidiasis.
Yeah,
But
I know, I understand.
type of candida.
It's like it's It's a bacteria, isn't it?
It's
There's sugar,
a yeast.
A yeast.
yeast,
That's right,
yeah.
a yeast.
And you notice that some of our numbers are short and some of them are a little longer than other ones. You want to explain why?
Well, I can ask the rod is, when I'm going to do a number, is 11 sufficient?
Ah,
And if the rod says no, and then I ask is 16 required, and the rod says yes. So that dictates to how long the number is going to be.
933 856 38469. 933 856 38469. 933 856 38469. 933 856 38469. 933 856 38469. 933 856 38469. 933 856 38469.
Okay, Candidias is gone.
She's all yours.
Okay, now I'm going to go through this page by page, and I'm looking for missing numbers. And it doesn't take me long, and I don't have to look at every number because some of them are patterns, and I've learned over the period of time which ones I have to be concerned about, which ones I don't. What I'm looking right here is your spinal column. And I'm looking to see that you have energy flowing down your, up and down your spinal column, and you have. So we don't have to be any more on that page. This is the other side of it, showing the spine itself.
Also, at your home, I don't know if you have a lot of wood in your house. That wood gives off what they call kaons, which is sun energy. So besides the wood burning fireplace, you're also getting the energy, good energy from the wood.
You see this wood here, kaons, and the trees outside have kaons. And it's all
And that
sun
hardwood
energy.
floor.
Hypothalamus is fine, your pineal gland is fine. Nodus is fine, pituitary is fine, adrenals are good, parathyroid is fine, thymus gland is fine.
With that dimension 6, at 6th dimension, we had a lady that was going to come here, and she called the gal that hosts us and says, I'm not going to come in. And she told her why, and then the lady told me, and I told, get in here, have her get in here. I've got a number for her. And she was a resource teacher, and she just didn't know if she could do it anymore because the kids are bouncing off the wall. So she came in here, and I go, what I want you to do is I want you to take this number. I want you to put it on the blackboard. You don't have to tell the principal what you're doing because you're not hurting the kids at all. And when the kids come in, have them say this number all together, and she did. And she called the gal back up, and she goes, I want to continue to teach. She says, you cannot believe what happened. She goes, the energy that was way up here just dropped. And the kids, they sat down at their desk, took their books out, and I gave her another number, which was for reading comprehension. And they took their books out and started reading, and then I gave them